Hi. You can clap. Are you clapping? I don't think they're clapping. You're supposed to be clapping. Is this thing working? No. Is this working, David? Hi, I'm Lincoln. And I'm not okay. And that's okay, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. None of this matters. This set doesn't matter. These lights don't matter. I certainly don't matter. I'm just a flamboyant white man talking about, wait for it, how I feel. I know. It's never been done before. It's remarkable. But I feel a lot. And sometimes that's okay. Most of the time, it's not. And it's annoying. What's also annoying is when people are constantly asking you if you're okay. Because what are you supposed to say? Because I ain't got time to be dealing with all the thoughts in my head. So I say, I'm too tired, which I am, to be fair. I'm under the weather, which often I am because I'm dramatic and I'm overwhelmed. I mean, is anyone underwhelmed? But it's just annoying when people are asking you when you're okay because, well, I've got the paperwork to say I'm not. So I feel like we've already established that I'm in a constant state of mess. It's rather annoying. But your concern is appreciated. But what this is all about, this bullshit that I'm doing here, this performance, is to accept that I'm not okay and to announce it for all those times that you've asked me. And why maybe, just maybe, I can be okay by just saying I'm not okay. Maybe. We'll see though. Could just be me using cameras for the sake of it. We'll see. An excuse to wear a tank top at college. Maybe. Number one. I can't just be. Like, exist. Wait, that sounds nihilistic and this piece isn't going there. But I can't just live in the moment or vibe. Here's an example. I sit, think about life, as you do. I'm going to watch a film. God, why am I spending my Friday evenings watching films? How sad is that? No, it's not sad, it's cultured. It's distinguished. Because if I ain't cultured, I ain't shit. And that's kind of all I've got going for me. So, I watch a film. I should probably eat before I watch a film. Shit, what do I eat? Well, should be something low in calorie, high in protein. But I also should probably have what I want. So, a balance. That's what they always say, right? So, I lied about this. Oh, that's good for you. Add this. Oh, I've been craving that. Add this. And, oh, bit of this, bit of that. I've overeaten. Why am I like this? Have I overeaten? There should be rules for these kinds of things. I mean, how do you know when you've eaten enough or not enough? Or, you know what, just gonna watch a film. But now I can't stop thinking about it and I'm getting tired. My heart's racing. God, why can't it be normal? No, watch a film. I'm not taking this in at all. Maybe I'm not as clever as I think I am. I really am getting tired. People my age are doing all sorts on Friday evenings and I'm getting tired and worrying about food. I don't know why. It's just too much, and why can't I just be... When people talk about neurodivergence, they don't talk about the fact that the brain compensates for the fact that we get easily stressed by placing a need for control over things. That for me was food. Do you want to guess what happened? 1, 2, grapefruit, wish I could change overnight. 3, 4, lose more, kill my session, please die. 5, 6, hate this, how am I still in this fight? What I see is not me, what I see is not me. Their lyrics, hence why I just looked at my phone, of a song called Grapefruit. Which I'm going to use that to explain how I feel, because I couldn't be bothered to write how I feel in the script when it comes to food, because I'm still dealing with it. But funny enough, I can't have grapefruit. Look it up. You'll figure out why. Number 2. I don't want to talk about your boyfriend. No, not specifically your boyfriend. I love your boyfriend. Not like that. Actually, I find him quite garish and boring. But overall, I don't want to talk about him. As a self-aware 18-year-old, I'm often in conversations I just, quite frankly, don't want to be a part of. I mean, yes, we can talk about how your disgusting boyfriend gave you flowers, but I would much rather talk about how Buffy season 6 is one of the most subversive seasons of all television. I mean, for its negatives and its positives. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about your boyfriend, which is great. But we're going to talk about Buffy now because I want to talk about Buffy.
Need a hand?
No, thanks.
I mean, come on. The idea that we're all here on this earth so that we can spend it with others. With the season finale revealing that Buffy not only needs to, but wants to live so that she can watch the world grow for her sister Dawn. Deep shit. Or that each character slowly becomes the antagonist in their own arc, with this being Buffy sleeping with Spike, which is a manifestation of her rebellion of her role as the Slayer.
You afraid I'm gonna...
Or Xander rejecting the concept of maturity by leaving Anya at the altar because he doesn't want to force himself into a marriage like his parents did.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Or Willow being addicted to the drug-inducing magics, which is a further extension of her queerness, as this causes trouble in her relationship with her girlfriend Tara.
I just want to help people. Maybe that's how it started, but you're helping yourself now, fixing things to your liking.
It doesn't end well, with Joss Whedon just literally adapting the Dark Phoenix saga because 90% of Buffy is from Chris Claremont X-Men comics, which itself was inspired by classic sci-fi and underground British pop culture like Doctor Who, which is really funny because when they brought back Doctor Who, Buffy was the reference point.
Rose, you've done it. Now stop. Just let go.
How can I let go of this?
it's all very melodramatic and queer. But this is how my brain works. But yes, what flowers did your boyfriend get you? Because it's not like I don't care, I just don't even think about caring, or I just can't be bothered to care. Think of it this way, you know PSHE, that lesson everyone hated? Well, so did I, but not for the reasons you guys probably did. I hated it because I just didn't relate or understand any of the situations that were presented. Like peer pressure. I'm not going to be peer pressured. I'm like 12 years old and I know what I want, I know what I don't like, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to do it. Or I'm not going to talk about things unless I'm 100% interested. And often it's silly things like how Buffy season 6 is secretly really subversive. And while this creates character, sometimes I don't want to be unique and I just want to talk about your boyfriend's flowers like everyone else. Just kind of be a part of the crowd, the general conversation, not only caring when it's something that I know a lot about or relate to in any way. But then again, if that was really the case, my F&P wouldn't be this pretentious mess. It would be something about drugs or something. So, I really don't care that much, do I?
What's so wrong with being a mutant anyway?
Sorry, but actually I prefer Denise.
Demons to some.
Me! Any which way, any which
Is it art?
I need you.
I was much better off as a coward.
Miss Brown will help me!
One thing to be in a situation where you see that
He's up and he's ready. Look out.
In a mass shooting at the club, the
Are you sure you weren't getting too fond of him?
heteronormative, child-centric.
But the weird thing was, in that moment, I could see myself through his eyes. You know, I could see what I looked like. And you know what?
You didn't care.
I didn't care, exactly. I thought, if he wants to see me as some horny little faggoty, angry child, then that's fine with me.
Number 3. I'm gay. Obviously. Which one could argue doesn't really mean much anymore. Agree to disagree. But I couldn't just be into men. No, that would be too simple. It's physical, for me at least. I don't know about anyone else. It's a gut reaction to certain images, certain movements, certain expressions. It's a feeling you get. It's a feeling when you just want to go.
Traded fame for love without a second thought. It all became a silly game. Some things cannot be bought. I got exactly what I asked for, wanted it so badly. Running, rushing back for more. I suffered fools so gladly. And now I find I've changed my mind.
one night stand, no far off land, no fire I can spark. The face of you, my substitute for love, my substitute for love. Should I wait for you, my substitute for love? I don't know why I'm singing. I'm not a very good singer, and quite frankly, this isn't a real mic. I would throw it, but then that would be breaking it. Now back to the physical. Over the years, and presently even, the world has disregarded and objectified the bodies of queer people. The intimacy of two men's facial hair touching, the sheer feminism of lesbian sex, the individuality presented by not conforming with sex, the power in acknowledging one's gender-affirming care all 24 hours of the day, which everyone does, by the way, or should do at least. Disregarded in the name of laws and labels that belittle the rape, murder, prosecution and imprisonment of queer bodies. I'm aware of this. I take power in being aware of this and the way people use their bodies to fight against this. After all, the touching of two men's hands is nowhere near acceptable as that of two fists, which I understand is something lots of people have commented on. I know this, and I take power in this. It's why I will always push myself in the form of strength training and running, why I will always feel my body even when I don't want to, why I will never not remind people the beauty of man is not unnoticed to me, and why I sometimes just want to dance. But why am I talking about this? After all, it's not normal, but what if I present an idea? How can I be attracted to men if I don't know how to be one? That's probably why I take power in the queer body. Because if I don't, my identity as a man doesn't mean anything. I wouldn't be strong, I wouldn't be powerful, nor masculine. I would just be my father, and no one wants that. I certainly don't. So I can't even be normal around manhood. I've had to construct my own, which, while I would recommend everyone does, for individuality and expression, sometimes it's hard because you worry about perception. I mean, let's be real, you guys have probably already labelled me as a type of gay from all the dancing earlier. Or maybe you see me as theatre, maybe a kick, do a death drop. What if I'm like this? Or even this, I like to, or you'd be really into high knees, maybe, or calisthenics, or Number 4, I'm weak. Or at least sometimes I feel like I am. All this talk about strength doesn't really mean anything when there are days when I just want to rot in bed. Now I know every teenager says that, and they're dismissed for being lazy or unmotivated, but it's a burnout for me. It's a call to just stop and breathe, leading to rather uneventful evenings. It's fine, I'm perfectly healthy. I just need to do tedious stretches like these to remind my body to relax, or else I won't have coordination to function. Or that whenever I leave the house, I'm always going to have earphones in, which, yes, is also a sign for me to say, don't talk to me when I'm out. Or after a long day, I can never not brush my teeth without holding onto the sink from a lack of balance. But sometimes it's like I'm in a constant state of just trying to get better and better. And you're like, when is it enough? And it's really exhausting. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my little yoga moments. They make me seem very pretentious. But I can only deal with so many times that I'm not well because of stress. I mean, life's stressful. Not everyone needs to take a day off every month to deal with said stress by doing what I like to call a monthly reboot. It's rather cringy, I know. But this reminder of my weaknesses is no more apparent than these. 75 grams of 100 grams of dread that I feel in the morning every day, every week, every month, every year, and now soon to be decade. You get the gist. And I know I can just stop having them, but I'm not stupid. I know I need these. I want them as much as I need them. But it doesn't make me not want to take this box and just rip it in my bedside cabinet every morning. Or to crush every one of these blasted things that determine whether I'm going to have a good day or not. And while the feeling of a constant state of healing can be overwhelming, it's worth it so that I can leave the house in the morning and be present with friends, to have energy to be prancing around on camera, to be my cynical, annoying self. Makes the just not as bad. And that's because when people show appreciation for me, it shows that it's worth it. And I just wanted to say thank you to all those people that have done that before. Thank you for making the dread just a little bit bearable.